Hey guys, what's up? It's Captain C here. Welcome back. It's great to be back. And I'm hoping you guys are all having a fantabulous weekend. Weekend is almost over, unfortunately, but it's not over quite yet. Hello, my name is Captain C here, and today we are counting down top 5 sports rivalries. So, without a further ado, let's get this thing started. I was kind of doing a beat thing, but no. Oh my goodness, this picture is awesome. Alright, so we're kind of starting off a little more. I don't want to say a local, but this rivalry doesn't really stand out too much. It's only big in the Chicago area. It doesn't really go global. But this is a huge rivalry. I heard during the Cubs. Wait, is someone calling me? Yeah, no, nobody's calling me. And I didn't mean a cell phone. I just meant like yelling like, "Hey Curtis, hey Captain C." No, but anyways, over during when the Cubs was in the championship, actually over around Sox area, they were giving out free beers at bars. For every home run, their opponents had. So, oh my gosh. Now, to be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm a Sox fan, but I'm like 60% Sox, 40% Cub. I'm like a Chicago fan. I don't really know the Bulls that much, but I mean, and they're Chicago. They're my city. They're my team. And I'll root for them. I don't. It's kind of like the soccer Chicago Fire. I know. Like I cannot name you one person that's on that team, but I'll root for them because they're Chicago. And it's kind of the same way with the Cubs. I used to be when I was younger. I was like, I was like, I'm not going to a Cubs game. Oh, why would I go to a Cubs game? But now it's like it's pretty cool. Well, it's a ballpark and they're Chicago, but But anyways, this rivalry is really big and a big time. Like, I bet you over at the ballpark there's huge fights. But actually, they don't. I know the teams that they don't want to. They don't want fans to probably fight over that. They don't want somebody to punch another guy just because of it. But it does get intense. So, the reason it's only on number 5 is because it's more local. It doesn't go all out, but they definitely deserve to be on this list. But all right, now we have one more Chicago team to talk about, and it's one of the oldest NFL rivalries ever. Chicago Bears versus the Green Bay Packers. I love this picture too. All right, so but I believe it was sorry about that. I believe their very first game of one of the Bears players punched one of the Packers players. So of course that's the whole reason. But literally, I remember I would be like, all right, I don't care if the Bears don't make it to the playoffs, but we at least have to beat the Packers. That's the only thing we gotta do. The Packers is actually a very, very well-formed team. And for my stepmom, used to be a stepmom actually, but we would go over to their family's house in like Wisconsin or Michigan, and they are huge Packer fans, and I'm always wearing all my Bears shirts over there, sticking up for my team, and actually, the Bears sucked pretty bad, to be honest. They did get a very nice running back though. I forgot his name. Was it like Brandon? No, something B. I don't know, but he's pretty good. We're probably getting a new quarterback because Jay Cutler, to be honest, sucked. And we had like a 7-year contract, but finally we're getting rid of him. Oh my gosh. Ugh. But do you know how many coaches we went through? Like, we went Lovie Smith and then that other guy, and oh my gosh. And we won. My dad estimated 3 wins for the Bears, and they actually got 3 wins, which surprisingly with my dad's prediction, but it's sad, very sad. But this we actually have more wins than against the Packers, but to be pulling that off still is actually surprising. But they're catching up though. But this rivalry is huge. 2011, we went to for the it was the it was like to get to the Super Bowl. Sadly, the Packers beat us. But it was like 21-14, I think, 28-14. But I believe we were doing good in the beginning of the game, but then the Packers kind of came back up. But anyways, that is the number 4, and there was a pretty good picture. Yeah, I love that picture. That picture is that's nice. But alright, so let's move on out of locally, and let's move up a little bit more. Next up is Boston Red Sox versus New York Yankees. Man, there's a lot of good pictures for these rivalries. Oh wait, did I see number 4? It's actually number 3, right? I believe this rivalry started pretty close to the whole Boston giving away Babe Ruth. Duh. Like, okay, but the Yankees were really good back then. Back in the days, is that MIB in the back? Like, Men in Black? But, what, does that stand for Mickey something? I don't know. But, Mickey Boston? I don't know. But anyways, back when the Cubs was actually surprisingly pretty good. Dude, the Yankees had a fantabulous team, and actually, they lasted it for many years. Actually, what you call it? They were good and they stayed good. The Cubs was good and then kind of dropped. Like, I mean, do you know how many decades passed? The 80s, they were doing pretty good because they had Mr. Cub, Ernie Banks, and Ryan Sandberg, and they had a lot good pitcher like Mark Race or something maybe, or was he not a pitcher? But the Yankees surprisingly always had a pretty good team. I remember they wouldn't always make it to the World Series, but I mean they always made it to the what should call it? I'm kind of losing it. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh my gosh. I totally lost it. I lost it. A championship. But the Yankees said they would make it to the playoffs and maybe not to the World Series. But this rivalry, because they are two dominant teams, they are two good teams, and they put up a challenge. Here's a couple pictures I'm gonna slide for you guys. Boston Red Sox, Yankees versus Red Sox. Nothing very surprising good. Oh, whoa! I used to have a Bears versus Packers checkers set, or maybe chess. I don't know. But it was pretty cool. I think I was younger and I might have broken it. But all right, let's move on to number 2, and we're getting to the big boys now. All right, I don't know soccer very much, and this is probably not the biggest rivalry I know. But that's actually, I didn't see those flags on my right there. But I just thought this was a good one. USA versus Mexico for soccer. Now I believe Mexico beat USA in the quarterfinal, which I wanted to watch that game, but I just I couldn't remember the date or anything like that, or the channel. I don't know. But plus also I have friends who, I'm not being racist or anything. I'm just saying I have friends who's Mexican, so kind of like Zeus Zaval, and dude, when soccer is going on, like that, and me and my friends, Robert, from my earlier videos, Javi, who was on the Truth or Dare, and then Zeus, is involved. They're all talking like, dude, blah blah blah, is this versus blah 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 win, and I'm like, okay, but this has to be a pretty, it has to be some type of rivalry. But anyways, number one is coming up right now. USA versus Canada hockey. And I know this is not the biggest rivalry, but to me, like, dude, these are two of the top best teams of hockey ever. When the Olympics are on, like, this is huge. Like, World Baseball Classic, U.S. kind of lays back, on our team members, for baseball. We kind of lay back, about it. Other countries bring up that they're, top guys, but us, we have some of our guys don't go into it, but I mean, for this, like, everybody goes into it. Nobody's messing around on this. And Canada, I believe, is a little better, but USA, he is like the second best, but this is a heated rivalry. Like everybody who loves hockey watches this. It's huge. Even one of my teachers played it a little bit. Because this was huge. Every 4 years, But all right, I guess that's about it. Actually, a lot of Blackhawks players going there too. Kane was on the United States team, but I believe some other Blackhawks players was on Canada. Well, maybe Sharp or Taze, I don't know, but yeah. But anyways, that's about it for now, guys. Shout outs to personally promoting your YouTube channel. That is going on, and that's going on very soon. So if you guys want to go on that, just hit me up in the comment section below. And all you have to do is subscribe and comment saying you did. And I know how many subscribers I have. I have 13. So when I see 14 go up and somebody hit that, and I'm only doing 3 to 5 people because I really like to get into it. I like to talk about your channel, and I'll play a video of yours on the shoutouts if you let me, of course. But all right, that's about it for now, guys. Catch you guys later. All right, see ya.